Hi, I'm Steffi and I'm here with Zodiark. Do you want to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, I'm Christian. I play bass and attempt backing vocals.
I'm Kurt and I sing or try to.
Yeah.
Cool. And you guys are all from Reading?
No, actually.
No?
Me and Simon started it about 3 years ago in back in sixth form. We started it together, so we're from Reading, the two of us. You're from Hampshire.
Yeah.
Winchester.
So not too far away.
How did you get involved in the band?
I was just looking for a new band and just was trawling the internet for bands and just found them. They seemed like the best of a bunch of bands that I was looking at the time.
Yeah.
And I thought they wouldn't want me because the music was so heavy and it was. I thought they just want like loads of screaming all over it. But it was cool. They wanted melody and stuff as well. So
Was that through MySpace? Because that
that was originally. I mean, back then we only had like, what was it? Was it 2 tracks that were like basic versions? Nothing really on it. Just the basic, and you heard it. You must have liked it, otherwise you wouldn't have joined.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, it was MySpace. We didn't have anything else at that point. Like now we've got. How many have we got?
Facebook's kind of developed with the whole music and fan pages.
Yeah, we've got a couple on there, and we've got Last FM.
Yeah.
A few others as well. What's the other one called?
I can't remember now.
Something else. Reverb Nation. That's the one.
And SoundClick.
SoundClick. God,
what are they?
They're just coming out of nowhere.
Are they websites?
Yeah, they're websites that you can go on and check out some of the music or buy it on the store, things like that.
And what would you say your musical influences are for
Oh
your
my
sound?
god, I was dreading that.
Oh, sorry, I feel bad.
So we do it how do we do it?
You do yours, I'll do mine.
Yeah.
Bands wise, I mean, the majority of the album that's out now was written by Simon. But any parts that I put in at the time, I was listening to a lot of like Alexis on Fire, and Shikari, bands like that. Not really heavy bands.
Yeah.
Like not as much as what I'm into now. But so yeah, back then that was more my influence on it, which I don't know if that helped or whatever. But yeah, like, what about you? Like your main influences with everything?
Well, I came from a more like melodic background. My previous band was very sort of more poppy in a way, sort of more alternative rock thing. But my favourite band like ever is Faith No More. I really love Mike Patton. He's probably my biggest influence. But coming into Zodiark, I really wanted to try and add some sort of something different because like I could hear the music and it was kind of, you could hear obvious things that you wanted to have, like maybe like Dream Theater parts or shouting kind of Soulworks, Glass Imagery kind of thing. I wanted to try and just do a bit more, try and make it different.
Would you say your musical influences have kind of changed then as you've been in the band? You've kind of fitted in with each other?
Yeah, I reckon so actually. I mean, I can't speak for Kurt, but for me, when I joined, I'd been in bands with maybe you'd seen before because of school and whatnot, but like that were just blues, rock, all that sort of stuff, a couple of jazz things. So I was branching out a bit, but I'd always liked this genre of music, but never really played in it. So when I started, I was kind of a bit sort of, I guess, timid about it all because I knew what Simon wanted to do and I was, putting different bits in and things like that.
Yeah.
But now I know where we are, I know where we're going, and it fits. It's good fun. Yeah.
That's good.
I listen a lot more to progressive rock bands now than I used to.
I
didn't really like it before, but just through, especially Simon as the big influence for his bands like Dream Theater.
That's good if you're introduced to like new stuff through that avenue as well.
I mean, the thing that me and Simon, the main thing we had in common was that we both liked sort of Pink Floyd and Genesis and all the old ones. So that's kind of where we got the ground, and now it's sort of built up a little bit. But yeah.
Cool. And in December, you released your debut album, Thought Forms. Had that been something you've been working on for a long time?
Yeah, a long time. 2 years.
Really?
Yeah, that took 2 years from start to finish. Well, it was about 2 years, wasn't it, start to finish?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how long. Simon basically just wrote, as far as I know, had written the songs just by himself, like in his room.
Yeah.
And I think they'd been knocking about for a year and a half before I joined, and they basically said, "Here's the music. write some lyrics. So I was sort of thrown in at the deep end straight away. It took, from when I joined, it took about maybe 6 months or so to get it all up together.
That's good.
So yeah, I think it is about, it's probably about 2 years from when we started first recording things and laying it down. But Simon had them hanging around a lot, like years before that. So it's a long time, but it's nice to see it finally get out.
Yeah, that is.
That's good.
Do you know if there's any influences for the songs on the album, or is that more the
what you mean like specific influences?
Is it about girls or just?
What you mean? Do you mean lyrically? Like the lyrics in it? Well, you ask Kurt's your man for that. I didn't write any lyrics for it. Kurt did all that. So
it's weird. Simon had a very clear. He kind of knew what he wanted the songs to be about. But so he said to me, like, he gave me a list of all the songs and said, right, this song is about this, and I kind of put my own interpretation on it. Because I tend to not write lyrics about anything. I just kind of write and see what happens. Kind of fits. So yeah, it was kind of between him and I. We got to a good place where I could still write sort of my style, but I was writing the sort of thing that he wanted.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's not like an over. I think the main one that I found difficult was Dante's Inferno. I mean, it's 20 minutes long and it's based on like a book or a play. Is it a book?
It's I think it's a book, isn't it?
Yeah. And I've never read it, so I've had to research. I had to research and read the book to actually write the lyrics.
It's quite awkward of him.
There's one which I find funny. It ends the earth.
Yeah.
That's written in quite a dark way. He wrote some lyrics where it's about this guy, isn't it? Like he kills his wife or something like that. It's like
dark influences.
It was a very bizarre one.
It's a bizarre one. It's like he does that as an accident or something like that, and then he tries to bring her back to life. But most people I know have interpreted it as just a love song, because some of the lyrics are like that.
That's good, getting different meanings from it though. People can look bits
into it
of what they want and relate to it. That is good. You've recently had quite a few radio plays as well. Does that feel good that you're getting out to quite a lot of people now?
I'll let you take this one.
Yeah.
Get more fans. Have you had any weird fan experiences?
No, all fan experiences. I had one last week.
Really?
Actually, yeah.
Discuss.
I saw one of my friends. I was driving through town with my girlfriend, and I saw one of my friends waved, and his girlfriend was with him as well. And I waved, and the girl looked really shocked. Was like, and I just ignored, because he carried on driving. And then he rang me up and spoke to me and said, my girlfriend tried to chase the car. And I was like, why?
Bet he was pleased.
And not like for whatever reason it was, people think, but it's just because she really likes our music, and he said, oh, that's my friend who's in Zodiark, and she was like, wow, I want to go speak to him. So that's the only one I've had so far.
Maybe we'll be getting some weird stuff sent through the door soon.
Oh god,
what, like
voodoo dolls and
I feel like I'm missing out.
Biscuits and cookies and
some roses sent to your dressing room. Okay, and have you been doing many gigs recently?
We haven't yet, not yet. That's purely down to the fact that Simon's still at uni. And work, different things like that. But we've had a lot coming our way, and we do plan to get it out to get out there fairly soon, don't we?
But Simon's uni has to come first at the moment. Yeah. I mean, I was touring with another band while I was at uni, and it was impossible to juggle the two.
It is, isn't it?
Do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, perfectly happy to let him do that.
It'll be the summer.
Yeah.
If people want to watch out for it, it'll be the summer that we'll start accepting all these things and be like, yeah, let's get out there. They'll all go up on our MySpace and stuff like that, all the dates and whatnot.
I suppose in the previous bands you were in, if you gigged at all then, what would you have you had like a favourite audience? Like what has been like where's venue wise, yeah.
Have you got a favourite?
Yeah. For me, in fact, funny enough, is Aberystwyth University.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they do like a freshers ball, an alternative freshers ball. And I played there. It's funny because that's where Simon goes to university. But I played there, and we've got a dressing room and free alcohol.
Really?
Yeah,
nice.
It was. Yeah, and I find student gigs really good as well because people are up for
especially first years as well. They just want a good time.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, a lot of places people are a bit more like, right, come on, impress me.
Yeah.
And they'll kind of stand there, and I like people to be involved and get going.
Yeah, no, definitely. So, and would you say music runs in the family? Where have you got it from?
What, as in our own,
Yeah,
our
as
own
in
ability?
own.
Well, for me it's weird because no one.
Really?
No one else in my family. I mean, we're all, what is it? Right or left side of the brain if you're art. Is that right? Side of the brain?
I think it's right.
I think it is right.
Don't quote me on it.
Yeah. The majority of my family are like, do painting or things like that, do English, do poetry, things like that. So I guess I just inherited it somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, it took me a while to pin what I was best at. Because I started off on guitar, everyone did. And then piano, and then bass. So it took me a while.
Yeah.
But I think it might just be something to do with that. You know, because it's artistic, it's that sort of thing.
Yeah, creative.
How about you?
Oh, my granddad was Welsh, so he used to sing all the time. He sounded like Tom Jones. And that was always cool. But I kind of got into singing by accident. I was a drummer for like 15 years, and just one day some people were practicing and they were doing a song and they'd never sing, and I said, oh, I'll do that. And I did a gig with them, and I was like, oh, this is better. I don't have to carry around a drum kit anymore. Just a little microphone that suited me down to the ground. I get to stand at the front and show off. And
Girls as well. As you get more famous, could be a bonus. Christian's got the girlfriend.
I've got the girl. On that
No comment. Awkward. And I was going to ask you, you were in other bands before, but you've actually discussed that as well.
Already discussed that a bit. But yeah.
Actually, your image, would you say you have individual styles, or do you try and come together as a band with your image?
look at this jumper.
I'm wearing a Grandad
what do you
jumper,
think?
so you know, we are.
I was thinking your styles are quite different. But
Yeah,
that's
we are
kind
quite
of cool.
different, but I'd like to think it'll work. I mean,
Yeah.
we were talking about this on the way down that you know, sometimes it's too much that you know you have to look like this, otherwise we won't offer you a deal. We like to, probably most bands say it as well, but we'd like to think that the sound kind of does it for us. But we are going to try and keep all of our own individuality. I think it might
People
help.
can kind of relate as well.
Yeah.
You might have your favourite
I
style.
do quite like bands that don't look like they sound.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't think of any off the top of my head, but you know, you sort of see a picture of them and you sort of judge how they're going to sound, and then you actually hear them. Didn't expect that. But like, you know, I think a band is a collection of individuals, and I think it is important to keep that individuality.
Yeah.
I think that's what makes bands.
I mean, I guess it links with your own playing styles as well. I mean, we all play differently. We all come from different musical backgrounds. And
you don't want to conform to one style. If it's
no,
not
I mean,
you,
I think we all bring something to the table. So
yeah.
you know, then it may as well stay like that if it's working. So
yeah, definitely. And I just wanted to know, if you could collaborate with any artist, who would your ideal artist be?
Britney Spears.
Britney Spears.
Really? You big fans?
Probably, yeah. I mean, that new song she's brought out's got that really good dubstep
it's good, isn't it?
breakdown
Yeah.
in it, hasn't it?
Yeah, love it.
No, in all seriousness, what would it be? What would it be?
I can help that. David Townsend, hands down.
Really?
I'd actually agree, yeah.
What reason?
Just...
I've been such a fan
Yeah.
for a long time, from Strapping Lad and his David Townsend project and band. He's just, I think he's an amazing musician, and yeah, it would just be awesome.
He would definitely, thinking about it, he'd definitely compliment us. Because he's got this big, huge sound, you know, lots of effects, just sounds amazing. So putting that with us would probably hopefully work as well. So.
Do you think the rest of the band would agree?
I reckon so.
Yeah.
If Simon had his ultimate pick, yeah. But no, if Simon had his ultimate pick, it would probably be again Pink Floyd or Genesis.
Really?
But
as a band, it would be.
As a band, it would probably be David Townsend, I think.
Cool. And before you did mention about. You might have some gigs coming up.
Yeah.
Where is that in more towards the summer? You're going to start gigging.
Probably, yeah. I mean, well, you know slightly more about the gig front than I do.
I was hoping to do a tour in summer, just whether it's just going to be in the south or whether it's going to be full country. I'm not quite sure yet, but certainly a lot of gigs.
Yeah.
You know, everyone will have more free time, and obviously it depends on people's work schedules and things like that. But I would, at some point over the summer months, there should be a nice block of gigs.
Yeah, I think that's about it. But thank you very much.
Awesome.
You appreciate it.
Woo!
Woo! It's a wrap.